Chelsea 1, Pafos nil. Listen, Pafos, they got swept aside. Janitor business, we just had to quickly dispatch and deal with business, people. We just had to deal with business quickly. It wasn't smooth sailing. It wasn't Avanti West Coast. It was a bit of London Northwestern Railway. We had a bit of issues, but we got there in the end. We went from A to B, destination, 3 points in the bag. And bro, as much as it was only 1-0, Pafos did nothing, fam. Realistically, for 90 minutes straight, they were getting rolled like a Vietnamese swell. It was peak, fam, like a cinnamon swell. It was peak. There was no... Listen, Pafos, they actually set up decently well. Obviously, they're going to do the low block. Low block is the biggest leveler in football when it comes to quality. Our squad cost 2 billion plus, or 1 to 2 billion, is what I'm trying to say. And Pafos, obviously, probably cost shillings, fam. So, listen, we did the job. I feel like it's a performance that will divide opinion. Me, personally, I had no issue. With low block, the only thing is that we lack the quality, but this is stuff that I already know. We're seeing in the final third the Garnachos, etc. getting on the ball. We're gonna get into individuals later, but in terms of general performance and general play, I thought from the coach we played well. In terms of we moved the ball well. I mean, what more can we really do? We moved the ball well. We created loads of chances in the first half. I can think of 5 chances in the first half alone where we should have scored. Probably high XG chances. There was Hato where Garnacho took it off him. There was Caicedo. Before that, there was Enzo goal that got disallowed, which I don't think should have been disallowed. There was many other chances. I can't actually think of all of them, but there was many. There's definitely like 5 chances in the whole game, 6 to 7 chances. We had 71 possession, almost 2 total XG, 21 shots, 5 big chances. So we dominated the game. Anyone who watched it, forget the stats, brush the stats. We dominated the game. We had all of the ball. It's Pafos. We're gonna have they're like 30th or something in the Champions League table, so we're obviously gonna have a lot of the ball. But what we did with the ball, I thought was okay. We had the ideas to kind of break through them, but again, it's Pafos, and we have to use Pafos as the barometer for how we rate this performance. Because if that's a Premier League team, we probably struggle a lot more. Because as much as it was decent in terms of the patterns of play and what we were doing, it was decent, but it wasn't good like how you'd expect when you're playing Pafos. You'd expect us to be cooking them. We weren't cooking them. We were just playing all right, and then individuals were killing us. I thought Caicedo, the pivot, Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, I thought they were brilliant today. I thought Caicedo was really good. I thought Enzo was cold in terms of deep line playmaker. Number 6 Enzo, 2023 Benfica to Chelsea World Cup Enzo. We saw that guy come back out today. We saw him kind of dictating the game and against a low block, coming and getting the ball. Even when he was kind of attacking the box more, good performance overall. I thought Caicedo as well was really good, attacking, helping us attack, and just in general, good performance. I just think in terms of back to the general performance, I just think we play a style of play that I feel like it's admirable, and it's the type, it's like proper football. We try to play the right way, try and play the ball, but it's not very quick all the time. There's nice combinations, but with the players that are good, they are technical. But I feel like our squad is overrated in terms of technical ability, in terms of quality, because there's not much quality out of the main guys that we all rate, and the rest of the world rates. The Caicedos, the Palmers, the Pedro sometimes, the Fernandezes, the Caicedos, these kind of players, Esteval and etc. So when you play a game where you rotate, we always see not good in terms of Chelsea general performance and moving the ball. But one thing, Reece James in the midfield, I think putting Reece James in the midfield and putting Gusto on the right and allowing him to have more overlapping attacking freedom and help us in that way, I think that's actually helping us. I think Gusto's playing a lot better overlapping instead of coming inside. But James in midfield, as in like number 8 from the starting 11, he's not moving into midfield like he was early days under Maresca. He's sitting in the midfield. Against Arsenal, and early in the season, it was a lot better than it is now. I feel like we're starting to see him a bit like plateau in terms of what his performances in there. I don't know. I don't really want to see that anymore. When Lavia comes back, when Cole is in there, I don't want to see James in midfield when Cole is playing. I don't want to see any of that. I want to see Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo pivot. Fullback goes, because I know Rafinha, his 3-2-5 or his 3-2-2-3 is a bit different to Maresca's in terms of sometimes the fullback occupies the wide area. It's not the winger. So the winger on the right hand side could come inside. That could be Esteval, that could be Palmer for me. I put Palmer, come inside. Reece James goes forward. You got the double pivot behind, and then whatever you got Caicedo, Lavia, or Caicedo Santos and then Enzo Fernandez in the left channel. So for me, that would be tweets that I would make, and that's my analysis of James Gusto there, kind of what we got going on there in terms of fullbacks, midfield, the kind of balance that we're doing in terms of how we play them. Lots of crosses in the first half, a lot of wide play. Neto and Garnacho, that blasted duo. When people are talking about pineapple on pizza, about being one of like the worst things, oh my days, pineapple on pizza. Garnacho and Neto is a worse duo than pineapple and pizza. Garnacho and Neto is a worse duo than anything that I've seen at this football club. That wing pairing cheeks, absolute cheeks. Them two. India love business. Terrible, man. Like if Neto plays for this football club, I want to see him on the left wing only. Simplify the game for that brother. Don't let him try and think he's no, bruv. Don't play him. If you're gonna play him, do not play him on the right wing, please. Garnacho, not good either, man. Like that guy, I don't know, man. The thing is, Garnacho sometimes, I feel like Garnacho overstates what he can do with the football. So he'll try and do some mad thing. He literally tripped over the ball. He tripped over his shins in the first half. I couldn't believe it, bro. It was like he was on an ice rink out there. He was tripping over his feet like a newborn baby. And then Neto, at least Neto was like, alright, cool, I'm not good. So I'm just going to get the ball, do the simple thing, knock it, cross it, minor. Garnacho does too much. Gittins, I want to see Gittins play. Neto on the left for me, if we're going to do pure wingers, Neto on the left and Gittins on the right for me is better. That's the best thing we can do. Or you switch around. Whatever you want to do, just play those two. Well, okay, no, Esteval would be in the best that we can do. But speaking of Esteval, I thought he was good. Not the best in the 10. I think it's a bit too early for Esteval 10. And I don't know why. There was reports when we signed him that, yeah, the reason why he came is because they promised him to play in the 10. I was like, they lied to you, bro. They sold you dreams. But in the 10... kind of just alright. I don't think he's gonna have a future really in the 10. I don't think that's his pathway. I think he's mainly gonna be a right winger. Maybe when he matures, but not now. I think he was alright, but yeah. Midfield Esteval, central Esteval. One thing I liked, second half when Joao Pedro came on, you have the Joao Pedro, Enzo, Steve, Esteval all linking up. Nice little bits of play and pattern. I like that. Nice little triangles. I was enjoying it. It wasn't a great performance. It wasn't a great game. We're playing Pafos and we should do better. We understand this. We're only 1-0. We've not even talked about the goal yet. Just a decent set piece. Caicedo rises. Good header. It was just came at the right time. The goal was coming, but we were struggling, and that we just need more gilt edge in terms of in front of goal, man. Like in the summer, we really need to. We need to get rid of someone, but it's not going to be Garnacho or Gittins. So just get rid of Neto, but they're not going to get rid of him. We need to get rid of one of these wingers and bring someone in. Like, please, like, we need Barcola, Diamonde, Kenda's coming through. We need to get rid of two of them. For me, Garnacho, get Neto, bye-bye. Gittins, I think, has actually more potential than both of them. Gittins, Kenda, Esteval, and Diamonde / Barcola or whoever, that for me is decent. And then you buy someone in the central areas to move with Palmer, and that is a decent attack. It's a decent upgrade on what we've got currently. But in general, Palace on the weekend is not going to be easy. So has Park. I know that they've fallen off a bit recently, but we know that we like to do charity, we like to do UNICEF business, and we like to, oh, you haven't won in 5, come. 3 points, don't worry, brother. Just, free of charge, we'll bless you. You team, you've not won in 3. Come here, 3 points. We cannot do any of that on Saturday. We need to win games, right? If we support in Brown, Marseille lost to Liverpool 3-0. Look at Ekitike, fam. Brother, Delap in the first half, we talked about it, crosses in the box. No really impact, not much impact from Delap. I'm not the biggest hater of Delap, but Ekitike, listen, the recruitment, please. The main thing I take from every game at the moment is just that we need good football players, man. We can't do all of this that we're trying to do, this project, with bad football players, and they constantly just get bad football players. So we need reinforcements now. January, if you can get me Diomande, you can get me anyone now, a winger, a defender, whatever, even a midfield profile. We would like that, but that's probably more of a summer thing. Maybe an Anderson or a Kobbie's probably not going to happen anymore, but anyone you can get. But we need reinforcements. But good win. On to Palace. Like, subscribe, comment, hype. Let me know you for the performance. And yeah, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the thing, hype the video. And I'll see you guys on Saturday when we hopefully win, blood. Yeah, hopefully we beat Palace and I come here and I'm cheesing. You see all 32 of the pearlies. You know what I'm saying? So, see you then.